going on, my fellow dads? Apologies for the voice. Still not fully 100% recuperated. Working on it. However, felt strong enough to at least make sure that I can stand here and give the next live on this terrific Tuesday. Yesterday, I did do my coaching calls just because these guys are crushing it at the moment, and I didn't want to interrupt that flow, right? If you're in a flow, you got to try and stretch that flow for as far as possible. All right. So one of these guys, he is working a 9 to 5 and also trying to become a full 100% dadpreneur. So it's cool that we're working on this. So he kept putting in his planning have exit strategy ready. Next week, have exit strategy ready. Dude, you put this in, you haven't gotten it yet. So let's sit down and do this together. Let's just, very logically, it was the first time I've done this because my exit strategy went horrible. And I'll explain that first. But with him, we sat down and we thought to decide to think, okay, how do we want to set this up? What's important, right? Okay, so my exit strategy, never do it again. If I can change it, I would, right? I just went blank. I saved money, so I was pretty good on that. But it ended up not being enough because there was no side income yet. And I decided to quit anyway. The reason why I decided to quit was my wife, her job was in Madrid. We were in Barcelona, and her company was saying, hey, we want you back in the office. We can't have you continue to work from home. And I decided, okay, well, you like your job way better than I like mine, even though my job was going pretty well. And I want to quit anyway, not in 12 months. I still want to stay there for 12 months more, but, hey, we ended up cutting it short. And that's fine. It just bit me in the ass in the end. And luckily, her business then, her company, her boss helped me make sure that I was getting welfare. So that helped me through and build what I'm building now. So that was awesome, but it was a lot of luck. And I was, sorry, the control was with somebody else. And I don't like that. Nobody should like that. You always should be in control of everything yourself. So don't recommend that. Don't quit cold turkey unless you are absolutely 100% sure that you got this, especially with kids, because that's what you have to think about. If you don't have any kids, by all means, man, quit and you'll figure it out and it's fine. But we got small ones to think about, and in my opinion, they come first. So that said, so his exit strategy. So we were first mentioning okay, so how much money do you want to have saved up? And you feel confident that, if no money is yet coming in, you'll be able to make it in that amount of time. So he said a crazy, short period of time, a long period of time. There was so much difference to it that it didn't make sense. So we first figured out, okay, no, need specifics. So we agreed on a year. He said, if I have a year of what I have to pay, so all my costs each month to survive and be able to take care of my boy, right? This is what I need for a year. So that was first, right? So then we decided, okay, great. So how much do you have saved up now? This. All right, great. So this is what you need still to save up to get there. And this is what you're putting aside. So we decide, okay, well, what are you saving each month to add to that pile to get to that number? And we got to figure that out. Okay, so from that, we calculate, okay, so if nothing changes, you're not making any extra money, not on your 9 to 5, not on your side hustle, right? How does that look? Okay, so that means this amount of time, and you won't be able to start being, a full-time dadpreneur until far, far away, right? Okay, so that didn't excite him very much. And at the other end, it did, in the sense that it fired him up looking for, okay, I want to continue to look because that's not making me happy. That's going to take me too long. Okay, so next steps. What extra money is coming in? How can we make sure that the money that you're saving is going to be more, right? So he is going to get some bonuses from his business, for example. He can put some extra money aside. He also said, okay, so we cut it down. I think we got it down in half or something like that, which was pretty amazing. So he got a little more excited, right? It's getting a little closer. But then he mentioned like, oh, but wait, there's another thing coming in. And also I'm expecting this and this and this to happen with my side hustle because I'm working on this really hard. So I think, we can have even that if this and this and this happens. So now he has 3 different exit strategy dates and he knows exactly what he must do, right? So he has had several side hustles that he's been focusing on. And I mentioned to him, like, look, if this is what you want, then you should focus on that one side hustle that you think is absolutely going to blow up and is going to give you that passive income so you can be that full-time dadpreneur, right? And that's what we agreed on. So he is focusing on one thing. I'm not going to say what this is because for everybody it's something different, right? He's very passionate about this. He's doing courses about this, et cetera, to make sure that he's making that side income that's later going to be his full-time and financially free, going to make him financially free. So we calculated everything, and that's very important that you structureize and calculate so you get a good overview. So then I told him, I said, look, this is the next date, the first date. So what you do now is you write your resignation letter. Put the date down of when you want to hand it in and write it. And then put that on a place where you see it every single day. You walk out the door, there's that letter. You go take a shit, there's that letter. You go somewhere else, there's that letter. Why? Because that will fire you up. And that will make you think in different ways. It's like, okay, yeah, but I need this, this, and this to come in for me able to say now, okay, that's it, I'm done, right? Because it's not just that black and white of saying, okay, I need a year of side income or a year of having saved money so I can live without having any side income. Because if his side income grows, right, he can put more money aside so he can get quicker to that year, but he also knows that he has income coming in from another stream, right, a different income stream. That different income stream can take over his 9-to-5 income stream, and then the 9-to-5 income stream can fall away. So that way it goes way faster if it all works out. So we built all of that together. It looks pretty good. As I said, it's the first time I've done this with somebody, and it looks pretty solid. So I will keep you guys posted if this works. But I think it does because this guy, and that's very important, he's very, very energetic, passionate, and focused on what he wants to get done. And he knows he has a vision just ready to go, and we are still improving on his vision. But it's absolute pleasure. So if you are thinking about becoming a dadpreneur, you want to work from home and do all the good stuff with your kids, spend more time with them, make sure you come and join like-minded dadpreneurs such as me and myself in the group called Fearless Father One. It's a closed group. It's just for dadpreneurs and fathers that are working on becoming a full-time dadpreneur. And we would love to have you in that group. We're sharing their information about what it is to be a dadpreneur, how to be a dadpreneur successfully, et cetera, keeping each other accountable, helping each other with things like health as well, health, wealth, relationships, et cetera. All right, so click on that link, come and join us. Make sure you fill out the 3 questions, and we can get to know each other better in that group. All right, thanks for being here, watching this, listening to this, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.